Hey guys, and welcome back for some more Gran Turismo 7. This week, Race B has taken us back to Road Atlanta in good old US of A. I'll be going there shortly. And we're starting from the back. We didn't set qualifying time, so we just want to try and have a bit of fun in our first race, learn the track, and see how we get on. Now, the rolling start issue has come back again, I think, because if you're starting near the back, you are starting somewhere near the back. Well, you are starting at the back, don't you? But what I mean is you are starting near the chicane. And that's going to be a bit of a problem trying to catch the leaders, because by the time you get to turn 1, we're already 6 seconds behind. And added on top of that, because there's a lot of cars ahead of you, you're going to have to slow down even more. So just going through the first few corners, we've lost now a whole other second, and we try to be a bit greedy and we send Hadji into the grass, but as we do, we've got to let him back through. It's only fair that we let him back, but as we do that, we get the position back anyway. And someone spins. It's kicking off already. Fries is going slow. He's gonna back off, is he? He is gonna back off. And someone's gone off. It's Gin. I don't know. Maybe he's been drinking. And we're behind Vince. So we've gone from P16 to P12. It's basically a few corners. And someone else is off again. I don't know who that was, but the yellow flag came out. They were spinning, and they were going for a little pirouette. At the end of the lap, we get a nudge from behind, and we take the run into the last corner, well, penultimate corner, and we'll try and get a run on Vance, I'm not sure, and he's behind Jebo and JT. Jebo goes into the wall. Look at that, he's had a bit of contact and a meeting with Barry R. As we go further into the lap, we sit behind Vince, we'll just call him Vince, and we'll try and get a good run, get a good exit. And the bump drafting does not work at Road Atlanta. It does at Daytona, not here, because we've lost some time. And as we get to the end of that straight, we try and have a little bit of a look. We go deep on the brakes, but we've got to back out. If we don't back out, we're going to crash, and that's not a good thing, is it? As I get a good exit, it happens again. I've gone into the back of him. Okay, later in lap 3, is it going to be any different? We have a little look down the inside, decide better, and as we go in, we try and get a better run. We hit the brakes, get a good turn, but look at that, mine's a pint, JT and someone else are going all over each other. They're crashing, but we get a good run on Vince over here. We're going to have a look. Whose slipstream are we going to take? We're going to take JT's, because it just might give us a better chance to get the overtake done. They're coming up to the penalty zone. They're going to back off, and where is the space going to be? Do we go right? No space there. Okay, we'll go there. So we've gone past JT, mine's a pint, and we're going to go deep. That's not good, but we didn't want the same problem again. Should have I left them back through? Let me know in the comments. Actually, and while we're here, and while we're chasing these guys, Toki, and as Andreas has left, don't be the one that leaves. Just drop a like and a subscribe if you fancy it. It is free, and you don't have to leave the room like they did. But as we go further in, we see that Toki has a penalty. They got a second penalty, and we're in P5 with a lap and 2.5 laps to go. Now we're going to try and get that good run on them, but they are trying to get the slipstream off Dave, and Dave keeps weaving so he doesn't give him the slipstream. But that's not going to be a bad thing for us, because we know we're just going to sit in behind him, and he has a bit of a look inside. That's a bit naughty there, Toki, but we're through. We're going purple, and as we go into the chicane, we need to get our braking zone right, get and try and just hunt down Dave now, and see if we can even get to Gamper. But the main thing now is going to be hit those points, get nice into that corner, good run out of it. We're making time. Look at that time coming down. We're going to hit the brakes and go in nice and deep. Perfect. Going to take the corner, hug it on the inside, just go wide again, and then just clip that corner there. It gives you a bit of more grip. Try and go into third, just so we get better acceleration, and straight into fourth. And look at the run we're getting on Dave here. We are really going for it. We're up, we're purple, we're 2.5 tenths up on the best lap of the race, and we're going to try and go round the outside like Eminem. 2 trailer park girls, is it? And as we get in there, we're going to try and just cut back in and get a nice run on them. And we're going to stick in that slipstream and just hope that by the time we get to the end of the last lap into that chicane, we've got a good chance. Now we've got to go left or right. He is covering out the left, so we're going to go right, and that's probably not the place you want to be, because we haven't got enough of a run on them. Look at the amount of time we've lost there though. And as we get to chicane, someone has to back out, and it's going to have to be me, because what I'm going to try and do is try and just get that corner and cut in to try and get a good run out onto the last right-hander, penultimate right-hander. I need to get these corners right. And as we go in, we just don't have enough speed, and we're going to cross the line in P4. So we've gone from P16 to P4, and what a race that was. That's 12 positions. And what I'm going to do now is I just went in and try and get the best lap, and good qualifying lap, so I can try to start further up. Now, my previous lap was a 25.679. We're on for it. We're about 4 tenths up. We've got 10 seconds to go to try and cross the line. Look at that, 6 tenths almost, 6 tenths up on that time. We're going to be in the 25s or 24s. And as we get to the line, it stops. That lap did not count. So we're going to start P4 in the next race. And up ahead, we've got Gamper from a previous race. We've got Road Sweeper. He might do a bit of cleaning up, we never know. And we've got the legend that is Ayrton Senna. Now, if anyone doesn't know me, he is my idol, and he's probably the greatest driver to have ever lived. And that is arguable, but I will back that argument every day. But as we go in, we're going to try and have a clean first lap. We're going to try and just sit behind and not make any mistakes or have any contact in the first set of corners. Because what we want to do, that back straight is the place we want to try and overtake. So we're just going to sit in there and try and get a good run, because they are quite close together. Ayrton is getting away, and as we get to the end of lap 1, we've got an opportunity. We're a bit too far behind, but look at this. As we go into the turn, we're going to hit our braking point, get a nice little run. We're going to have a bit of contact between the two of them, and we're going to go on the right hand side, and boom, there's contact. We've been hit, but they come out worse, and we carry on. We lost a bit of time to Ayrton Senna, but this is where we're going to have to now try and push. We've got a bit of damage from it, which now fixed, but we go purple, and we get, as Ayrton Senna gets the fastest lap, we go and smash it, 25.6, and going again into the end of lap 4, we are on it again. So we're going to try and get a nice little run out of this, and go try and just break that gap down to a second, which is just about a second. And as we cross the line at the end of lap 4, what happens? Purple again by 3 thousandths of a second. And as we go into the final lap, we're going purple yet again. So we have been hot on it for the last few laps. We've done a 25.7, just under, a 25.687, and 26.0. Now, we saw a chance. At this point, I realised they're in a different car. They're in the Alpha, and the acceleration on that is just a little bit better in the initial stages than the Subaru. But as we get to the end of the lap, we are still going purple, and this is going to be the fastest lap. But I don't think we've got a chance of getting them. It's half a second. We get a nice little run out of that corner. We clip it well, but just not enough with the acceleration of the Alpha to cross the line in P1, but a P2. So not a bad start to the week with a daily race B. And Polyphony do get a big thumbs up from me this week. It's been great. Daily race B is living up to what Gran Turismo should be. It's fun, it's exciting, and you've got opportunities. Even from the back, from the front, there's always a chance, and there's always something going to happen. But if you did like that video, please do hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. It is free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it's going to make me and this channel a massive difference with your support. So have a great week of racing, and I will see you on the next one.